welcome to Take 5 Season 4, Episode 11. My name is Tinaye Muzamhindo. I'm a member of the Chisipiti Seventh-day Adventist Church in the Health Department. Today, our topic is the lymphatic system. The body has got many systems. All these systems are important and they work together to stay in good health and in wellness. We need all these systems. None is more important than the other. All of them are important. The lymphatic system is one of those systems that is not often described or that is not often talked about, but is also important like all the other systems. What is the lymphatic system? The lymphatic system is the system that involves the lymph nodes and the lymphatic vessels. So it's also got vessels, and in these vessels there is what is called the lymphatic fluid. It's a thick fluid which is colorless, almost colorless. This liquid is very important. Like all the other liquids in the body, it's got its own function. The function of the lymphatic system is to make sure the lymphatic fluid is flowing to all the parts of the body. Like all the other vessels, this one has also got vessels, and the vessels have got lymphatic system fluid in them. This lymphatic fluid is closely related to the immune system. That's where you find most of the components of the immune system, the different blood cells that make up the lymphatic system. They spend some of their time in this lymphatic system. This lymphatic system, besides the vessel, is also connected to the spleen and to the lymphatic nodes, like I said. There are lymphatic nodes all over the body, everywhere. Some are big, some are medium, some are small, and some are very small. But they are all important, and they all contribute to the function of this system. What happens in this system, as it works closely with the immune system, is that when the blood vessels collect germs from wherever they are, they tend to bring them to this lymphatic system, and the germs, together with the blood cells which will have collected these germs from wherever they will have seen these germs in our body, then move those germs to the lymph nodes. And that's why when you've got an infection, or even when you've got an injury, wherever there's inflammation or infection, somewhere in the neighborhood, you feel lumps and bumps. Those lumps and bumps are the lymph nodes that will have grown bigger because of the infection or the inflammation. By growing bigger, that is the defense system of the body that will have come into action to fight whatever problem has arisen in the body. And so we see the lymphatic system is also there to help in fighting off problems and making sure the health and the wellness of our body is maintained. So it also means if this function is going to be working well, we've also got a part to play. We need to make sure what we are consuming is healthy so that our lymphatic system stays strong. We need to make sure we don't have stress as well, because that affects the immune system, of which this lymphatic system is closely related to. We need to make sure we have enough rest in our bodies. We have enough sleep so that this system can also work very well. You find this system, since it works together with the immune system, they are heavily involved in repair. And this repair tends to happen when we are asleep. So if you are not getting enough sleep, this repair will not take place well, and then you will have signs and symptoms of a poor immune system and a poor functioning lymphatic system. When we've got lymphatic system problems, what happens? When there are lumps and bumps which have grown bigger, we said it's not really anything to worry about. It can actually be a sign to you that your body is working well because it's reacting to problems that have arisen in your body. It only becomes a problem when these lymph nodes grow too big and grow so big to the extent that they may burst and you start seeing pus, that may be a bad sign that these lymph nodes are failing to cope with whatever problem is going on. And then, obviously, you need a healthcare provider to identify what problem is exactly happening. What can also happen? There can be a blockage in the vessels. Since we say the lymphatic system has also got vessels. And when there is a blockage, we'll see swelling of a limb. It can be any one of the limbs. You see swelling. The swelling is different from the swelling that happens when it's vessels, because obviously it's happening in a different system.
Take 5 is a show produced by the Chizipiti Church, a fountain of love, and is made possible by support from many partners. If you wish to follow more of our studies on these and many other subjects, please connect with us on the Chizipiti SDA Church on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Like our platforms and share with us your comments. We also have our plug-in team ready to pray with you and encourage you through life's challenges. So please connect with us and would love to pray with you. We can't wait to hear from you. And remember, when life seems to drown you, just take a moment, take a break, and take 5 to reflect.
In conclusion, 3 John 2 says, God wants you to enjoy good health, and that all may go well with you, even all the days of your life. I hope you enjoyed the content of this episode. Please join me again in the next episode.